I'm still just so impressed with that round one previously. The luck we had in that run was so great. Decoy was also a really good starter since we don't have any crucial levels. But I would say I want the refresh perspective here the most. Yeah, this map is not impressive. Yeah. Very non-perspective. I should do a... Let's see. That'll be fun. Revisit one of my old seeds. Because I've had a few very, very good ones. And that's one of the nice things about refresh perspective. Like the dagger may not crit, but it can still get a ton of damage dealt. 54. That's a lot of fights I've got. Obelisk. Tempting. One of the nice things that's always good about playing Peglin Tuition is that you can literally just do anything. Just depends on what you find. I really want to pull off a proper full spin faction build. That'd be fun. I feel like most of the time you're using another damage source to truly finish off people. Like when you're using your bomb supply spin faction one, usually the bombs just deal so much damage that they die to that. If you use like double, it does have really decent stats, and frankly, because the problem with it is you need to assemble it in the first place, which can be rather tricky because you need to live. So you pick up the tools that help you live, and they also deal a lot of damage later on, which is, I mean, ideally with the comp we're trying to get, Spin Faction to be dealing the absolute most compared to all other damage types, right? That's just a bit tough to do. Oh, I missed the refresh? Unfortunate. Wow, that was interesting. Spicy. Oh. An early Doctorb. It's actually honestly pretty amazing. I'm not going to take it though because it's 50 cash down. That's expensive. Will I take it? I don't know, it's definitely not bad. Are we even doing shop? I mean, yeah, we're almost definitely always doing one shop, right? No fight. Because I think I'm focusing question marks. So that's 3 question marks. I know I could take it, but I'm just like not shooting it for a while because I can't be bothered putting in that first 25 cash to make it so that I can actually shoot it more than once. That was very close to me just shooting it. Anything? Looks like we got something. Looks like we definitely got something. Good stuff, I guess. Alright, just refresh perspective versus the boss. It's actually kind of tough. Especially depending on what the boss is. But our pebbles actually deal a real amount of damage. Like, it's not a 2-3. It's kind of crazy just how much... Oh my god. The difference between a 2-3 and a 2-4 is... Like, 2-4s actually deal damage. It's crazy. Holy, these are... some really impressively bad roll shots. Nice. Great stuff. Yeah, I think I'll just chug the upgrade on the Doctorb. It's pretty worth it at this point. And the sooner I do it, the sooner I get more value out of it. Prime? Aliens. Both of them are extremely good. I think we'll just take Prime. It's more immediate effect as well as, let's be real, it's the better of the 2 passives. Despite after being nerfed. Yeah, it's still just that good. Like even 1 every 3 shots having PS is pretty decent a lot of the time. Yeah, I don't know. That seems pretty solid, right? Just to heal 34 health for 50 gold, by the way. And I can keep reusing it. Yeah, seems solid. Let's just make sure to not lose any health while we're collecting all of our cash. Signal boost up. You know, there's like I am tempted to try like God. Generator just doesn't seem very impressive at all. Especially when you want to compare it to Lightning Orb, I'd rather just get the instant large output that Lightning Orb has. Like level 3 Lightning Orb is so good right now. I've been really enjoying my recent runs with it. And if I were to try and do it this run, I did actually see the early Alien's Rock, which would have been great for it. Didn't end up picking it up though. Yeah, let's just get the kill. No point in taking a hit if we're trying to shoot our Doctorb. It was not bad. I mean... Yeah, in theory it's like not the greatest, but I think it's still just very solid. Talk about very solid. Let's just see whatever random nonsense we can find, because there's a lot of stuff. I'm taking Sash, but it would have been very fun to take some infection stuff. I have no other pieces though right now, so that's why I didn't do it. How quickly can I get Sash popped? 248, so I can do a lot. Trying to press the button. Rejuice plus Recon is always a fun combo. And then Refresh course is always nice scaling. Let's just do all of that lovely stuff. I don't think I can get the Sash popped this fight. I'm not even sure if I'm going to try and pop it, to be honest. Like, I'm playing Cruci Zero, it's actually kind of hard for me to try and pop it, especially with the Doctorb active. Like, if I'm actively using it. Having the Doctorb to try and heal up after I popped it, though, sounds pretty amazing. And, like, if I get, like, a Resistance Knight, super easy to just... pop it in that fight. So I'm not crazy worried about actually getting online ASAP. In theory, I could actually get it online this fight. Like, I'm already down to 44 health. The boss is also on half health though, so we'll see about that. Yeah. I don't exactly waste my melee damage that much. Like, I have Overwhelmer and Prime Rod. Prime Rod is distinctly much weaker in these kinds of boss battles, because usually you're enjoying a PS every other shot, pretty much. Once the number starts going up a lot though, it's hard to activate, isn't it? I don't know. I haven't exactly done the maths on it. Because the thing is, after the first 10 or so shots, it doesn't exactly matter. Hello. Shield's always fun. It's a very, very decent amount of stats, especially when you look at this kind of stuff that we've got. But let's be real. I can find out stats elsewhere, and there's a heavy hand. And if there's one thing I've said a whole bunch recently, it's the heavy hand's absolutely crazy. Doesn't matter if you lose your aimer, just lose it. Especially since we actually also have some bomb stuff going on. Oh, that was fun. And having effectively a short fuse is really nice. Of course, we wanted to go right there, so we're clearing the right path. Smash. Oh, not quite. Actually thought that would be a kill. Like, even just being able to one-shot bombs, that's just a super nice effect for heavy hand. Like, lose my aimer to be able to one-shot bombs with a with this kind of setup we have with Bomb Metal and Recombobulator. Like, that's decent. And then the fact that it also, you know, like double procs pegs, that's a pretty big deal. You know, this is a pretty big deal. All of that stuff. Oh my god. It's so tempting. I've got double shop later, so I'm actually not going to do it, but it is so tempting. Also, it turns out we have super. Then I have reduced, so I might as well collect up a little bit of extra cash, especially since I'm planning on doing double shop. I have recombobulator, so let's pop all bombs instantly. Only one hit, but that's a kill because I have Pierce. Yeah. That was not exactly what I was aiming for, but it very much works out, as you can see. Alright, going right is super important, and I did not set up well for this at all. So I'm going to have to do a jank shot like this, which should work, but it's going to generate a lot of momentum, and I feel like I got pretty lucky there. So, ideally I actually got Resistance Knight there, and popped my sash. And I used Doctorb to heal up after massively upgrading all of the pegs, and presumably he'll be at extremely low health. It's not really possible though, because we still deal a pretty decent chunk of damage every turn, thanks to Heavy Hand. One of the other things that Heavy Hand's actually pretty good for is just popping through the shields. Like, it doesn't exactly matter, but it can pop through shields much faster. Like, I actually managed to hit that crit, which is very impressive. Oh my god, that's just absolutely obliterating them. Kind of hard to get my sash proc in that fight. I am going to get... So I was talking about all this infection stuff at the start of the run. I didn't actually expect to find it. If I can get... Nice 15 max HP. That's a great way for me to pop sash. Why do I do this? I unironically took that because it decreased my HP by 50%. God. Yeah, but if I can get Mask, then I actually have very, very decent infection application. To the point where it might matter. And then I can also pick up a Crystal Catalyst. Don't really need just infection increases per turn if I find Mask. It'll just be a ton of application already. I mean, it certainly wouldn't hurt. Probably like just a grubby gloves would be better though. It's not exactly that impressive. Sure. I mean, 321 certainly isn't crazy, but it's decent. Navigation inflation. It's really good. If I can get an enhanced, that'll be amazing here. Still not enhanced, but there's still one more fight. Because the thing is, I would really love to... Well, there's Joy. Joy and Spinception. So as I said, I don't really need the Spinception, but I think I will just take it. Because I am trying to do the Spinfection stuff rather than the... I mean... Let's just follow my rule of what I usually go by, which is... If you can get cash... okay. Let's just think about this for a second. That's such a good idea. So... I'll buy 3 passives, how about that? Okay, so I'm buying those 3. Okay, good. We have navigation inflation too. But yeah, the rule that I was trying to follow there was... like, either I want to go to the store after greeting cash in that fight, or I want to not go to the store because I didn't manage to greet cash. So I was fine to miss, that's what I'm saying. Wow, that would be a lot of healing. You see what I mean by I didn't really feel the need to pick up Doctorb? Like, I'm not going to deny that it was pretty great. If I hadn't picked it up, I would probably have Sash Proc by now. But, like, I haven't exactly needed it yet, I'd say. I don't know. The healing is certainly amazing. Like, obviously, there's no denying that. It's definitely not exactly, like, the most necessary. We only have 2 orbs in our deck with this guy. Technically, it is a bit scary, but in reality, it's really not. We have Recombobulator. We have an orb that just heals us for 300 HP. There should be some kind of overhealing effect. I feel like Weaponized Envy? Yeah. I feel like Weaponized Envy would be the perfect candidate for that. Because Like, let's be real, who actually, like, cares about weaponized envy? It's cool in concept, but the thing is, if you're healing, you're already in a solid spot. So gaining some slight extra damage off of healing really is not that valuable. But as I said, it is definitely a cool effect, and like, I think there should be definitely be an effect based around healing. Maybe over healing would be a better one to build it for, which is what I'm suggesting. Like, you see what I mean? Like, we're getting 260 damage per turn, but a dagger orb, when it crits, is getting way more. Like, it just doesn't really matter. If we had crystal and mask, he would be at much more infection here. Oh great, we got a kill. Great. Love that. Sapper constricting. So Sapper's an amazing way for me to proc Sash. I'm unironically considering it just for that. Oh, that's silly. Yeah, let's just take the chains. I don't know. It's definitely not the craziest, but whatever. Because, like, we've got some good bomb stuff going on, so being able to hit the bombs is very ideal. I'm mostly talking about in the treasure chests, okay, right here. But it's certainly not mandatory, so I took it. Because it's just a really good passive when you can handle the downside. As opposed to heavy hand, which is like, basically always you should just be able to handle the downside. Grubby is actually pretty cool. Yeah, if I'd taken the rubble, I would have done that. The big part of the reason why I didn't take the rubble, yeah, sure. So I had 3 orbs in my deck. Is it 1 or 2? I presume 1. It'd be funny if I only had a. Oh my god, that would actually be extremely troll, but pretty funny. What was I saying? Wow, I actually took a lot of damage there. Am I going to get my sash popped? I mean, I do want it popped, but actually it doesn't look like it anymore. Unfortunate. Okay, what was I even saying? Oh yeah, one of the reason why I turned down rubble is because it kind of has the issue that I was talking about earlier, where it's really good at dealing a lot of damage. So I kind of wanted to rely on the infection stuff rather than the rubble dealing amazing damage, having pierce, having overwhelm active as well. Like, in theory, we're sitting on 50 max HP, we don't have round bars, we only have 1 real orb in our deck. Like, we should be taking a beating. But we're not, we're kind of just killing enemies really fast. Like, literally we have in our deck 1 pebble. So I want an orb in my deck that deals no damage. It's like it's an effect that deals no damage. I guess it's just Doctorb. Let's just kill everybody off of 1 Doctorb shot. I mean, I expect, what, 2 Doctorb shots, obviously. Like, has persist. So let's chuck an upgrade there, and preferably let's go the way that gives us a shot. Which I believe is both ways, but... Well, there's Grubby. I just talked about how I'm not going to be dealing damage there. Interesting, that was close to perhaps achieving something. My Seeker. And then we still get to buy all passives. So now I have 4 orbs in my deck that deal no damage. Well, it'll be 4 orbs very soon. Because I have a lot of cash gen. I have turtle so that I can... There's no real reason for the I have turtle. It's just there's no real reason for the other one either. We have so much healing. Actually one of the most funny decks I've ever seen. I could still very much easily lose, by the way, just to be clear. This is not exactly what I would call the best idea. Especially since I have to do this. Or I lose the Doctorb permanently, which I'd rather not do personally. I got scarily close. Almost got my sash popped. I can only do 1 upgrade because I only got 1. Unfortunate. Branch of Ember, interesting. I mean, we have insane healing, so that part of that doesn't really matter, but... Shot is funny, so I wonder how I do it. Obviously, I shoot one Doctorb like immediately, so I get the damage, and I think I hold on to the other one because you want to get the immediate infection going. Do I just lose? I didn't hit Enhanced Debt. I feel like Enhanced Debt is pretty crucial, isn't it? I do have Sash, but I still only have 50 HP. Like, me having my max HP was very much throwing. This is interesting. I don't know, I've got something very odd going on, shall we say. Aliens Rock Double Double, that would have been so fun. Let's just check the map. So if I want to have an opportunity to do something, I should just take a double double here. I don't know, I feel like this run's more fun if I don't. And just say, yeah, I did not hit Round Guard, I didn't hit Mask, and I'm gonna try and kill these guys anyway. Like, in theory I can achieve it. Sounds kind of rough though, like I kind of need to hit that refresh there. Let's see how many turns I can take. I need my Sash Pop. Alright, here's Sash Pop. So now I can heal up. I'm effectively half there. Oh god, that was horrendous. I need a really good shot now. Which means shooting there. Okay. It looked to be decent. I may have thrown the run. Interesting. Yeah, not taking that Crystal Catalyst was unfortunate, it turns out. Oh my god, this is close. This is tense. For a Cruci Zero run, this is a crazy ending. Oh my god, was I one turn off? Wait, I got a dodge, wait. They were all dead that turn. Oh, that's an amazing ending. I can't believe I died there, that's crazy. Let me look at my passages. I do get to look at my passages, right? That's hilarious. I mean, look, as I said, I was missing Rangel, I was missing Mask of Sorrow, I was missing Crystal Catalyst. All of them would have been amazing and keeping me alive. I mean, like 50 max health as well. Like, come on, Inferno gets doing nothing. Like, it was very much throwing the taking the Inferno Ingot. I took it because I didn't know how this run was going to end out. I thought it was going to be an easy win. I didn't realize that I was actually going to do a very good job in throwing the run, like picking up the two Doctorbs to try and make the run a loss. Honestly, though, losing the run is much more interesting than winning it, especially since I was one turn off. Like, that one turn, if I'd actually gone my third Doctorb shot in that boss fight, it was horrendous. I don't think I hit like any bombs. If I'd hit like 1, 2, or 3 bombs, it probably would have been dead. Well, sorry, they probably would have been. They would have been dead. Like, I would have won. It would have been nice. Yeah, we didn't have any blind application, but we were getting an impressive amount of dodges there. I'm not fully sure what was up with that. Torn Sash to half the damage. I really liked that, like, the dynamic shift in the fight when we got our Sash prop. And then I shot the Ductile fully healed, and then I had no more orbs in my deck. I mean, I think I was definitely correct. If I picked up the double-double, I would have won. I think if I'd gotten a second, perhaps a better boss passive as well. Because constricting is nice and all, but I feel like it could have been much better. Or if I got an enhanced hit, frankly, as well. Like, there were 4 passives that I really could have hit, and I didn't manage to hit them, shockingly enough. Like, I got a lot of passives, I saw a lot of stores, and I'm playing Peglin Intuition. It's kind of shocking that I didn't. And, like, no extra max health. Yeah, I turned down the early Wool Chicken. Yeah, okay. In Area 1, a lot of the passives I turned down would have helped out tons in this run, obviously. Like, I saw Crystal Catalyst, I saw Wool Chicken. Instead, I turned down some, like, generally good passives because, like, they're really good. And I don't think that was a incorrect decision. But, I mean, for this run, it certainly would have helped out. I guess this map later on was actually pretty decent. It wasn't that bad later on. The Area 1 was a bit iffy, but yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. Anyway, Heavy Hand is really, really nice. I kind of didn't get to show it off as much this run as I would have liked. I would have hit short fuse as well, so even less necessary. I mean, it's not like I haven't talked about how good Heavy Hand is before. It's a really, really amazing passive. Anyway, this just turned out to be the Doctorb run.